In this video, we will explore C header files, specifically standard and user-defined header files. Header files are an essential part of C programming that promote code organization, reusability, and modular programming. So let's start by understanding what header files actually are. Let's explore some of the most commonly used standard header files in C. The first one is standard input-output header, written as stdio.h. This header provides input and output functions such as printf and scanf, which are essential for interacting with the user and displaying results. Then we have standard library header written as stdlib.h. It includes functions for memory allocation, random number generation, and converting one data type to another. Next, we have string header, written as string.h, which offers string manipulation functions like string copy, string concatenate, and string length. Also, math header written as math.h provides a wide range of mathematical functions such as sin, square root, and power. Furthermore, time header written as time.h provides functions for working with dates and times, and finally character type header written as typed.h offers character handling functions. Now let's look at the example code on the right side to understand how to include and use these standard header files in a C program. When including header files, we use angle brackets and double quotes, but their usage depends on whether it is standard library header or user-defined header. Let's explore the differences between using angle brackets and double quotes for including header files. Angle brackets, such as less than stdio, h greater than, are specifically used for standard library header files. When the compiler encounters the angle brackets, it knows to search for the header file in the system directories where the standard libraries are installed. These directories are predetermined by the compiler settings. On the other hand, double quotes such as double quote myheader.h double quote are used for user-defined header files. When the compiler encounters double quotes, it first searches for the header file in the current directory where the source file is located. If the header file is not found in the current directory, the compiler then searches in the system directories. This allows us to include header files that are part of our project or located in specific directories. Now let's learn how to create and use custom header files in C. The first step is to create a new file with the .h extension. This file will serve as our header file. In this header file, we can add function prototypes, macro definitions, and type definitions that we want to reuse across multiple source files. It is important to use header guards to prevent multiple inclusion of the header file, which can lead to compilation errors. Next, we create an implementation file with the .c extension where we define the functions declared in the header file. Finally, in our main source file, we include the custom header file using #include, followed by the header file name in double quotes, and then we can use the functions and definitions provided by the header file. Now let's look at the code example on the right to see how to create and use a user-defined header file in a C program. Let's discuss some best practices to follow when working with header files in C. Always use header guards to prevent multiple inclusion of the same header file, which can lead to compilation errors. Minimize dependencies by including only what is necessary in header files to reduce compilation time. Use forward declarations instead of including entire header files whenever possible. Organize functions and types by functionality, grouping related functions and types in the same header file for better code organization. Also, let's discuss some common mistakes to avoid when working with header files. Missing header guards can lead to redefinition errors when a header is included multiple times. Circular dependencies occur when header files include each other, causing compilation errors. Never include .c files directly, only include header files with .h extension. Headers should contain declarations, not definitions, except for inline functions, to avoid multiple definitions of the same function. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.